Hello, how are y'all doing? How's everyone doing on this fine night? How is everyone doing? Are we all gangsta? Alright, first, time to share the stream with everyone. Welcome NCT to the stream. Live with Smash Bros. Live with Smash Bros. Just promote stuff elsewhere. Welcome everyone. How is everyone doing? How's everyone doing, y'all? Alright. How's everyone doing? I was just looking at stuff. Alright. Welcome NCT Sir Nerd to the stream. Welcome Hockey Puck. Alright, let me open up a lobby. A 56. I don't know, for the win! For the win! But yeah, how's everyone doing? Is it May 31st yet? I don't want to do this week anymore. Why? What happened? That is my favorite hat so far. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. I bought this hat at the Pittsburgh airport and it was only $15. Like, it was $15. Usually hats are like 50 bucks. So the fact that this was only like 15, that's like a great steal. Welcome Pearl to the stream. HBMQB pass 6. Man, Pearl, you missed the last couple streams. I forgot what the other one was, but you missed the Sky Strainer stream last night. Shit was goated as hell. You turn old tomorrow, then 2 days later Splatoon turns old. It's just Old City. Damn, you want to feel young? Don't worry, you're gonna be old, like Low Tier God one day. That's a sad fact, but unfortunately that's life. That's just how life goes. Oh wait, hold on. He is in. There we go. How we all doing? Also, I might as well do this.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, there you go. Alright. Another day of using Toon Link. I think Toon Link might be replacing Zelda as my main. The reason why is because I feel like Toon Link feels more like my style. It was either this or Mario Kart World today. I didn't know, so. And the last minute I decided to go with Smash because it has been a week since I streamed it. Welcome, Anna. Why are you sad? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Alright. Now you're gonna be spamming, so now I'm gonna have to... Okay, stop spamming in chat. You're not spamming your little sister hit me? Damn. Fight back or something. I don't know. Yesterday morning was kind of awful. Damn. But you were looking for that hour, you just didn't care to chat? Gotcha. Damn. Well, did you enjoy that first hour, or is it like... You're like, man, Greg, when are you gonna collab with Jacojin again? Yeah, I was gonna do something funny right there, but then I was just like... When I got 2 off stage, I was like, oh. First hour was fun to watch? Good. That's awesome. It's always awesome to hang out with Sky Strainer. Can I move to the fucking left? I'm convinced that someone doesn't want me watching streams on YouTube. Why? What happened? Also, guys, yo, it's the WarioWare stage. It's the stage that Ashley is from. The stage Ashley is from. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that Pac-Man got finished. Hi, buddy. Damn, how is he getting my bombs and shit? Welcome Mini Art said hi. Hello, how are you doing today? We're playing Smash Bros with you guys, ID and passes and pin. Okay, that kills me, I guess, bro. Since when does YouTube notify when we become mod? Greg 56 hopes you trust to build a positive, safe community. I don't know. But yeah, I decided to promote you to mod because you've been in basically almost every stream since you become a regular. And I feel like, you know, you already have previous mod experiences with like Sky Shaner and Vic, so it's like, yeah. Oh, see you later, Luna. What did that translate said? Good. How are you? Doing good. I didn't read that for a second because the YouTube auto-translate thought HRU was like a different thing, and it translated to good game. Which character are you? I am Toon Link. My name is Greg56 on here, so... And, oh, damn, Pac-Man got merged. You think I'm on for Vic? Like, I feel like you've been on Vic's streams for like ages. Like, I feel like are you not a mod? You try to leave so Mike can get in? Really? Stream was lagging for me. It doesn't like me to bring me up to date with stream. Ah, okay. That's probably YouTube bugging again because YouTube loves being weird. Hi. Uh-oh. GG's. What? You didn't kill me? Ah, I was trying to get that bomb off. You think I'm on for Vic? Like, I thought you did. Like, you've been on... I feel like I've seen you on Vic streams for like 6 years now. I'm not, nor does she really need more mods. I do try to assist if no one steps in, which I know is not the best mini mod, but I am not an official mod. Yeah. Yeah, you're just a vicular. Nice.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, I don't know. When I think Skipper, I usually think Vic, just because you always talk about how goated Vic is. I always see you in Vic streams, so I just naturally assume you're a mod, but I guess you were never a mod, so. See you now, thanks, no problem. Yeah, guys, if you want to join in, ID and pass is in pin. Oh, sorry, buddy. You know what they say. I actually don't know what they say. Thank you for saving me. If you didn't save me right there. And I was not paying attention. Trying to get a bomb off and it just doesn't work. Okay, I'm not playing no monkey in the middle. And there you go. Wow, that was... Vic was the one of the first big Splattoons I met, just behind Vian, so that's probably why. How did I die? I don't know. Like I say, Mike is good at playing the game, so... I feel like you don't really see... Damn! No, that was ruthless. Ruthless. I feel like everybody's first big Splatoon. I feel like everybody from like 2017 to like 2021. I feel like everyone's first big Splatoon. Like I feel like everybody's first big Splatoon between 2017 and 2020 was Viantastic. Like Viantastic, people forgot at one point he was not one of the biggest Splatooners. He was the biggest Splatoon. Like in 2017, like Vian was like the biggest Splatoon at like 100k subs. Vian was such an integral part of the Splatoon community for such a long time that I saw Tosify uploaded a video saying, hey, where's Viantastic? He was like the GOAT of Splatoon YouTube and now he just disappeared. When did I start YouTube? A decade ago. 2015. Getting rid of the Luma, so... What the fuck? I forgot my mom left the house, so I accidentally locked the door. I heard something about him not doing great things. I did research on that, and it's just... And most of it's either just bad jokes or it's just nothing burgers. If you ask me, the Vian situation, people making up bad stuff about Vian is proof that some people just want to make lolcows just cuz. Like, some people just really want new lolcows. They want someone to make fun of all the time, for some reason. But I don't know why. Or I know why. They just want to. They want to feel like a bully. They want to feel like a bully, but they want to masquerade it into, hey, they're doing something good. So. Were people just spitballing so much to the point that he had to disappear from the internet? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a mix of that, plus he probably just got burned down on YouTube, probably. Yeah, between that and people trying to bully goose work because of a prefix of a term. Yeah, the goose work situation is a perfect example of what I said about Vian, of what you said. And that is, people really just want new locales. Why? Because they love feeling like bullies. But they won't say, but they say they're not bullies. They say they're trying to hold people accountable. They saying they're trying to hold people. They say they're trying to do some, like, I don't know. Or they trying to hold people accountable. They're trying to be like, oh, we're trying to do the right thing. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, you're not that much different from Kiwi Farm users. You're Kiwi Farm users, but you guys pretend like you're doing a good thing. Kiwi Farm users, at least, they fully know that, you know, them getting into localism is, you know, not great, but they don't care. They know it's pretty bad, but they just don't care anymore. But Twitter users, they are like Kiwi Farm users, where they try and bully people, trying to make locals, but instead they try to act like they're doing activism. They try to act like they like doing woke shit. When in actuality, they're just assholes. They're assholes. They're bullies. They're just bullies. They're bullies where those are the same type of people where despite doing all that, they always have a fucking meltdown when they have to ask for ketchup at the store. Like, you is not a demon, bro. You was the fakest demon ever. It's better to be a strawberry farm than a kiwi farm? You're right on there. You're right. Remember, in a world of kiwi farms, be a strawberry farm. Welcome Excalibur Black to the stream. So I didn't realize Mike's dead. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How about a cherry farm? Honestly, it's best to be any type of farm than a kiwi farm. Excuse me, sir. My husband has for no pickles. See y'all playing Smash? Sounds nice? Oh yeah, it is. I've been picking up Toon Link a lot recently, so I think he might be my new main over Zelda. This is just like Final Fantasy VII Remake. Cloud, Bear, Tifa, they're treated like the bad guys when they're the real heroes. And yeah, in a way. You mainly use Corrin and Byleth? Interesting. Corrin and Byleth. Hell yeah. I know Corrin gets picked up sometimes a lot in a competitive play. And I know Byleth got a lot of shooters. Like, Byleth I feel like it's one of the few Fire Emblem characters that actually gets a lot of playtime. And I feel like Violet is the one character that gets some flack. Well, she got a shit ton of flack at launch. Or she got a shit ton of flack when she got announced. But she's fun to play. Violet is a fun character to play. It's always characters you don't give a shit about that they are the most fun to play, but it's characters you love that play like dog shit. Oh yeah, we still gotta do... I think we'll just do the All-Star game in August, because, yeah, it's been a minute. I don't think we've played Jamboree in the entirety of March. I used to play Min Min a lot like crazy? Damn. I know Min Min's, like, very good in comp. So, like, they're, like, S tier, basically. But you play Min Min and Robin. I know Robin's, like, the one character I know got, like, no shooters. I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, an official stat of most used characters play and Robin got, like, none. But, like, if you play Robin, good. Why am I bringing up, nobody playing them? Because, I don't know, I just feel like you don't get... you don't see... I feel like you don't see really any Robin fans. Like, Robin is the one character where they're the main character of Fire Emblem Awakening and nobody gives a fuck about them. Everybody gives a fuck about Lucina. Everybody gives a fuck about Chrom. Nobody gives a fuck about Robin. Nobody cares. Robin is underrated, not gonna lie. I could probably see that. Like, they got, like, the magic shit and all that. Anyone see my comment? No. Oh wait, why did cherries have farms and grapes have vineyards? Drake thinks they're special. I don't know. Ah, time to become Dark Rosalina's again. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, come on. 5. Yes! Oh my god! GG's! Let's go! That's just great. Great needs to do something to break the 5-way tie for second we currently got, and we'll figure it out. GG, if anyone wants to join in, ID and pass is in pinned. You know what they say, strawberry kiwi is a Capri Sun flavor. He made a statement. He made a statement. That was stupid of me. No one says that? No, that is, real. Go look up a strawberry kiwi Capri Sun. That is real. And don't say I'm lying, because I've had it in kindergarten. I've had it in first grade, actually. What's the best flavor? Pretty underrated, or it's properly rated. Nah, but you guys haven't thought about it. Okay, you wanna know what's crazy? Okay, you wanna know what's crazy? What if the guy who invented history wanted to name a story, but he accidentally named it, but he accidentally said hi first? Makes you wonder. Said hi. Welcome, Steph. How are you doing? Like, imagine the guy, he's at the meeting to name it story, and he's like, alright guys, I named this story. And then like somebody walks in and he's like, hi, story. That's what we're gonna name it. Oh wait, hi story? Oh yeah, hi story. Yes, sure. Let's go for it. Go put it in the dictionary. Like, no, wait, no. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Chat, what should we stream tomorrow? Mario Kart World or Jammer? So I know people have been loving the Mario Kart World, so... I think the little bit of green and Joy-Con. I think the little bit of green and purple on Joy-Con 2 controls be my lucky charm. Jam needs to come back? Yeah, people have been saying, Greg, we need Jamboree, we need Jamboree. I love Mario Kart World, but like, we need Jamboree. Is sneezing normal? Yeah, it's a human function. Everybody does it. Like, even dogs and cats do it. Yes, everyone does it. Yeah, like, everybody you know does it. You'll get to play something that's not Tomodachi if you do Jamboree. Yes, I know people have been loving Tomodachi Life. They're like, Greg, we need to know what Abelicia Gal does. So I know people have been loving Abelicia Gal. So... You should play as her in this game. Abelicia Gal? You get me to play something that's not Tomodachi if you do Jamboree? Yeah. You should play as her in this game? It's gonna be interesting to see how I'm gonna recreate her in the Meme Maker. How am I gonna recreate Abelicia Gal in the Meme Maker? I think it's possible. It's not too ridiculous. I'm not gonna recreate the hair too fun. Actually not. I can. I don't know. We got Stephen Curry up in this. You know what they say. You ballin' like Curry. That's the thing people actually do say. just make the entire hair purple instead it's just tips. I mean, I could, or I could make the entire hair just blonde because it is blonde in a way. Mike Makoto. Do you like Makoto Yuki? Oh. Also, by the way, guys, did you guys remember how I bought that Persona 30th anniversary G feel that they have? That they started selling? Guess what? It's shit. So that's gonna be the next food review. So look at that. Alright, here's the plan for July, or here's the plan for June. We're gonna upload a lot of videos. We're gonna start Octo Expansion. It's gonna be June, just like Flight Reacts, is gonna be my month. Also, historically on my channel, June's always been the best performing month, so stay tuned for June. What were those sounds that escaped from your mouth? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What did you order? Oh, the Persona 30th Anniversary G Fuel. It's a... I think it's like one of those like energy shakes that they drop. They announced them for pre-order a month back, and mine finally shipped. It finally shipped. I running out of things to give my Miis when they level up, so I use the Omatics because you can undo the effect. That is certainly something, it is. But hey, people have been like, great, where's the food reviews? I love the food reviews. I need to know your thoughts on this. And listen, guys, the food reviews, it's gonna be coming soon. Yeah, let me show it off. Oh, I looked on the website. The website, it's out of stock now. It's sold out, so... Hey, look at that. But yeah, hold on, chat. I'm gonna show y'all what this is. So, this is what I got. I actually got this, and it actually shipped. Yeah, it includes the G Feel, White Grape Lime. Alright, there you go. And it includes like a whole ass cup. Got a whole ass box. It includes everyone from the first game, the second game, the third game, the fourth game, the fifth game, and X. Oh, I know the Persona fandom loves Wonder. They love Wonder. They love Wonder. Look at that. So that's what I got, so... What does that have to do with Persona? I literally just showed you. What is it even supposed to taste like? I just showed you, so... We don't even know what it's... Or we do technically know, but like, hey, gonna have to find out in the food review. I mean, the flavor itself, I mean, I just showed you, so... Alright, hold on. Let me put myself on spectate for one match, because I gotta go get dinner. Man, let me go get dinner real quick. Hello. How are y'all doing? I'm back. My mom made like crock pot pork. So, what is the difference between white grape and lime? Let's see what's. All right, wait. What's the, okay, that sounds like a random pairing, so, okay, so, white grape, I don't know, it's a good question. I think the white, I mean, hey, the Persona 4 protagonist hair is white, grape, hey, it's showing like a green grape. Hey, it's showing like a green grape on the thing, and hey, they said Persona 6's color is gonna be green, so maybe that's corporation? Well, what's the correlation between Persona White Grape? Sounds like an arbitrary pairing. I think I just tried describing it. I think white is supposed to be like white grapes and green grapes are the same thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so white grape and green grape is the same thing. So I think it's supposed to mean green grape. So if it's white grape and it shows green grape on the cover, then that means green grape is supposed to be the green color for Persona 6. Because Persona 6 is supposed to be green. Why is that every time I see a Persona... Is that why every time I see a Persona 6 mock-up, it's green? Yes. Because they essentially confirmed Persona 6 is going to be green. Welcome, Legacy. Mind if I join you? Hey, I don't mind at all. Come on in. Let's go. So, yeah. So, yeah. You want to know why? Because in the Persona 25th anniversary... 5 years ago, I know, that's how long this shit's been in development. They had like a pose of all the 5 Persona protagonists. And one of them, right next to it, was a bucket of green. It was a bucket of green. It's just people would put Persona on a packaging of random energy drinks. Yeah, that's just how it is. Everybody's struggling with G Fuel, so I think that's why they did it. Hold on, let me actually show it off real quick. Let me show it off real quick. Hold on, yeah. There you go. So, display. Alright, so yeah, we got... This was the 25th anniversary shit. 25th! So, you have Joker, Persona 1, where you got Naila, Makoto, Katone, the Persona 2 protagonist. I haven't played Persona 2, so I don't know their names. You have Yu Narakami. Right there! Right there! Oh, it's not letting me scroll. But right there is a green bucket, which means it's supposed to be... So, that's supposed to be Persona 6. So, yeah, that's red and black. Purplish, blue, blue pink. Although nobody cares about Katona anymore, or Alice doesn't. This is supposed to be red or orange, but then, you know, this got taken over, and this is supposed to be yellow. So, this is green, but of course, it has been way too long since Persona 6 got announced. It has been way too long. It has been way too long. Why are they not sending in chronological order? I don't know, that's just what the artist did. Just what the artist did. There we go. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce Katone's name, so... Because Katone is not in Persona 3 Reload, and they actually made sure she wasn't in Persona 3 Reload.
3, 2, 1, go!
YouTube auto-translate to "Are you okay?" Katone. Katone, okay. Like, it just sounds like pretty packaging for the sake of pretty packaging. I don't blame you. G Fuel is really just a case of... G Fuel is a case of everybody collabs with G Fuel. I don't know why. I think it's just easy to just collab with G Fuel, so... They just go to G Fuel. So everybody goes to... You only go on their website. Let me see who the fuck they collab with. Because they collab with... Everybody collabs with G Fuel. Shit, PewDiePie collabed with G Fuel. So let me see. Let me look at shop. Collabs. Just collabs. They have a whole section dedicated to collabs. Hold on, let me see what video games collabed with, So Sonic's collab... Hold on. Will this show my... I don't think this will show my ad. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. But did they collab with Friday Night Funkin'? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I don't think they did. I think I'm fine, so... Yeah, hold on, let's take a look at who the hell they even fucking collabed with. Okay, so this is all video games, by the way. All video games right here. So they collabed with Dragon Ball. It's not really a video game. It's an anime, but they collabed with Dragon Ball. They collabed with Sonic, Persona, more Sonic, Naruto, that's not video games. They collabed with Fallout. They collabed with Mortal Kombat, Metal Gear Solid, Street Fighter, Borderlands, Rainbow Six Siege, Bendy and the Ink Machine, okay. Castlevania, and Spyro. They collabed with Spyro. And right now, they have more. They did collab with a lot more people that they don't sell on the website anymore. Like they collabed with Guilty Gear. One of them was a Guilty Gear one that they don't sell anymore. Kind of sad that I missed out on it, but who knows? Maybe we'll be in stock later in the future. Oh, they also collabed with Hatsune Miku. They collabed with Hatsune Miku, so if you want a Hatsune Miku energy drink, there you go. Or an energy formula. So according to G Fuel, they have zero sugar, minimum calories at 15, and 140 milligrams of caffeine. So it's supposed to advertise itself as like a zero sugar format. So yeah. So chat, what do y'all think of that? Are y'all like, wow, G Fuel, they really be collab with anyone? I need to actually pick myself something up. Or y'all like, Greg, just get back to the game. No thoughts? Damn. If they drop a Lightning McQueen G Fuel, would you buy it? You're Italian sometimes. Sorry if you don't understand sometimes. No, you good. You good. I mean, English, I think it's your second language, so A, if you don't know a couple things, that's fine. And we all learn somewhere. So it is about a storm. Yep. Dark rain clouds. I actually don't mind the rain. We haven't been really getting rain too much. But recently it's been raining a lot the past week, which is good. We need the rain. Something, we need the rain. If it was easily accessible, yes, twice. Even one for actual consumption, another for archival purposes. I don't blame you. I mean, hey, I don't blame you for trying to buy your favorite thing. Oh. Okay, Steph. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It would really help out. But guys, we need to stream Persona 5 the Phantom X sometime, because they have the Persona 3 event, and I speak for everyone when I say we need to pick it up. We need to buy it, or we need to see me play it. Because Persona 3, it is awesome, and that intro that they dropped is so fucking goated. I realize Grace should be complaining if it's not June, as much as I have. That means he gets that Mater essay soon if we're in June. Damn. Pick up what? We pick up what? Pick up Persona 5 Phantom X again. Because they're doing the Persona 3 event, and I know people are like, Greg, actually, when are you going to stream Persona 3, man? You stream Persona 5, you stream Persona 4. I know you finished Persona 3 in your own time, but you need to do another Persona 3 stream, because we all love some Persona 3. I know y'all been wondering that, and trust me, it will come eventually. Actually, do y'all even want a Persona 3 stream, or a Persona 3 stream series? I will say, the game is better written than Persona 4. Persona 4 got some trash characters. Alright, who's internet is this? Finish Thousand Year Door first? I don't know. Does Thousand Year Door have a character as goated as Junpei Iori? And Return to Dreamland. I don't know. Does Kirby got a character as writtenly complex as Akihiko? Vivian is infinitely more goated? Nah. Don't even joke about it. If you're not against it, I'd like to learn more about Mitsuru. I don't blame you. I remember just barely in dialogue Kirby, the Magalor's arc is heat. I guess, bro. Or I guess Civ. Neat, not heat. We don't say that. The stream ever goes out, it's because it's about a thunder in my area, so. I feel like every time a thunderstorm happens, I always have to pee. I don't have to pee now, but I know that shit's gonna somehow magically refill. Like Sunny Set Beats were saying neat. I guess Civ. Rainy weather is the best for me? Oh, hell yeah. Pac-Man player is good? I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Will he be Anthony Fantana, though? Good question. Bro, I should've fell into that. I should've fell into that. Now it's good. Yeah, that wasn't gonna finish it. How? Let's go! Yeah, let's go. We take those. Know what they say? Thunder always happens after lightning. That is true. Who else texted me? Deltarune Bonanza? I don't think I'll finish Bonanza. Deltarune I feel like I barely started. I feel like that doesn't count. Side Order, if that counts, I finished Side Order. What you mean? Side Order was never really a stream series, so. Oh, Hockey Puck. He's going to King DDD. You gotta finish all 12? I'm not doing that. That's just crazy. I'm not doing that. 30 levels is already a tall task, so. Oh my god, triple kill! Wait, no. That was more of a double kill. I remember I saw Optimus when Nintendo got rid of the Nintendo Creator Program. I remember Optimus. He was like a commentary YouTuber. He decided to start playing Smash Bros. And I remember in some of his commentaries videos, I noticed he would play as Kirby, and no joke, he would fucking spam. He would spam down B all the fucking time. He would spam down B all the time. I was like, how the fuck are you gonna play Smash Bros if he is spam? Like, how is spamming even fun? Damn, okay. Which Kirby's down B anyway? Stone. It's the stone. But not gonna lie, looking back at some of Optimus's old videos, I'm like, why? How do you have fun spamming in a fighting game? Like, how do you have fun? That gets boring after like a minute. That gets boring like right away. Like, There's no way you prioritize, you care about the idea of winning that much that you need to spam. Like, that's just egregious to me. Welcome Alex to the stream. How you doing? I'm blaming for thinking you finished Sideload given the fact that all the big rewards come after completing one run. Yeah. And plus, like, what are, like, the lore info you get after you beat the one run? Oh, Pearl, what is it? Pearl being like, man, that's the greatest time that, when I was, like, goofing off in, Mrs. Alexander's, 7th grade science class. Like,
3, 2, 1.
oh, Mass Destruction? Mass Destruction, man, like, it's not a bad fighting song, but I feel like a lot of people overrate it. I'm sitting here and realize the rhythm game with 1 million mods still has no release date, so what the heck am I gonna do with this Mii's birthday? The demo's date? Are you talking about Friday Night Funkin'? Well, why are you making the dude from Friday Night Funkin'? Why are you making the dude from Friday Night Funkin'? It's crazy. But yeah, I'm sitting here realizing the rhythm game with 1 million mods still has no release date. I think it's safe to say Friday Night Funkin' is a perfect example of what not to do when making a video game. I also heard a lot of people are saying that I heard a lot of people are saying that all the donation goals or all the stretch goals in Friday Night Funkin' were actually joke goals. And to that I gotta say, why the fuck are you doing a Kickstarter with joke goals? Why are you doing ambitious shit as joke goals? What the fuck do you mean, dog? Like, you got a rabid fan base who lives and breathes your shit, and you think you can create joke goals knowing damn well they can finish that shit? Come on, buddy, let's be fucking realistic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You cannot go radio silent on a Flash game that anybody could fucking make. And at this point, all the mods that they have, all the mods that you can find on the internet are probably going to be way better than whatever the hell they will come up with. On July 15, 2025, Friday Night Funkin' was released for iOS and Android. I have not heard a soul of it. Let me look it up. It does exist. It does exist, and it got 10 million downloads. And it's by the Funkin' Crew Inc. Okay, it's real. It's real, but I haven't heard about it. Crazy. 10 million downloads. Damn. If it exists, then screw it. I'm going with that date, I guess. I only got myself like one piece of pork, and that's because I had wings for dinner. The reason why I had wings for dinner was I saw a crock pot, and I was just like, yeah, I don't mind if I don't mind crock pot. It's just I'm never looking forward to it, but it's fine though. It does its job. Ooh. Okay. How's everybody doing tonight?
3, 2, 1, go!
I've seen. What is Hockey Puck doing? Mind if I send you a friend request? I don't know. I don't know. I know you're fairly like newer here, so I feel like I only usually do friend requests now if it's like either mutuals or people I've known for a minute, and I know you're still pretty new, so I think I'll pass for now. But chat, I got a question. Everybody wants the next Smash character, but what Smash stage do you want? I feel like Mementos, I feel like it could have been a better stage, but at the same time, it's like, there's not really too much you can do with Mementos. Or there's not really, and I feel like there's a lot more interesting things you can do in Persona as a stage. Stadium for Rocket League with various skins in the background. What am I playing with this one? Chat, I got a question. Do you think Rocket League should be in Smash? I mean, it is a fucking car at the end of the day, but at the same time, Rocket League is one of the biggest games in the world. They can make something work. They can make something work. Also, I want to remind everyone, Rocket League won Best Indie Game in 2015 over Undertale, which is funny looking back because Rocket League is one of the few things to go from indie to AAA. Rocket League became AAA when Epic bought them out, and Toby Fox is basically the face of indie. So it's so funny looking back on how Rocket League won over Undertale. Rocket League is a great game, but it's also funny in hindsight how Rocket League became AAA. Yes, and the various crossword skins. Screw copyright. You know they ain't gonna do that. Also, I find it crazy how King DDD is barely a villain. That's like if they said, oh yeah, hey guys, Bowser, he's actually friends after like the first game. So, really, he's not a villain. Like, what? They like market him as a villain. He acts like a villain, plays like a villain, but he's actually a good guy? That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. Come on. One, he's an anti-hero. Two, kid named Mario Kart, Mario Sports, Mario Party. Yeah, but those are like spin-offs. Those are like expected. Like, you imagine if like in Super Mario World, or like Super Mario 3D World, or Super Mario Odyssey, Bowser was like, "Yo, what's up, Mario? Oh, you gonna beat the bad guy? Well, I'll leave you up to that, man. Have a good one. I gotta go take care of Bowser. I gotta go take care of Junior. He's gotta go to work, or he's gotta go to school, man. Have fun." Like, no, bro. Like, that's fucking Bowser, bro. I want him like terrorizing the world and shit. How did I stage recover there? Yeah, when are they gonna make a new Nintendogs? Like, I felt like society was in a much better place when they produced Nintendogs. What about Bowser's and Super Mario spin-offs, but they're more on the mainline side? I feel like those are really more the exceptions. Like, it's not like more than like 50% of the franchise. I like how the blast radius for when Luma dies is still as big as like if they use a real character. Also, I heavily missed that. Will they announce Persona 6 eventually? It will happen, hopefully. Damn, okay. Yeah, y'all like it when it rains in your area? I feel like I always rock with it. I always rock with it just because. Just does. Ah, oh, hell yeah, look at this. Okay, gotta lock in. This is my stage. This is my home court territory. If you ask me, I think Joker's gonna be in the next game. Like, Nintendo and Sega, they get along very well. Joker's way bigger than he was when he initially got revealed. So, I'd say in the West, he's just, Persona's at just as big as Final Fantasy, So, I feel like Joker would kind of be a lock-in. In fact, I think it'd be awesome if they could get in like Makoto Yuki or Yu Narukami. Probably Yu Narukami just because Persona 4 Revival is still new, or probably gonna be newer. But who knows, actually. Dude, Teddy's home game colors. Yeah, I know, guys. Persona 4 has Teddy, and I know people hate Teddy. Got a Joker from Strikers. I guess, bro. Sure. Match a good Persona the Fire and shooting so many reps before effectively shoot the same moveset. I mean, as a Persona fan, that'd be awesome, but oh man, that would be bad because now everybody's gonna diss the franchise and never take it serious because, oh, it's the anime franchise that's not as popular as Mario, but yet it gets all the reps. They say. How is he? Okay. If you think about it, Zelda's kind of anime. Maybe not in the same way, but it's like a stepping stone. Yeah, in a way. It's like a stepping stone towards that style. But it's not fully that. Oh, Rosalina versus Bowser. Oh, these two were op in the movie. The Rays one? No. Bowser wins. I like that you never change your hero. I remember as best Dark Toon Link. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I just haven't bothered, but it's also because Toon Link's so... I was checking Google. I kind of forgot Volpixie got big enough to where she's doing her own keycaps now. Like, she did her own, like, keyboard now. Like, I thought that was pretty awesome. Like, hell yeah. I'm glad to see that she, essentially, in a way, made the big leap. God. Every time I do down B, Bowser always has to beat the brain. No! Oh my god, I'm fucking up. What? Okay, buddy, come on. Damn! I was about to say, that better not feel like 88%. Oh, okay. I guess that happened. R slash that happened. Okay, of course I died to that. I was making sure I didn't die to that, and then of course I did die to that. That sucks. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about making a video about Mario Strikers Battle League, like right here. The reason why is because I played it the other day, and I was just like, man, I forgot how ass Mario Strikers Battle League was. I forgot just how bad Strikers League was. Like, that is still, in my opinion, the worst Mario sports game. Worse than Ultra Smash. The reason why is because Ultra Smash... Well, for Ultra Smash, well, Ultra Smash had, like, almost no hype. Everybody knew about Ultra Smash. They were just like, yeah, this is just a tennis game. I don't really care about it. So when it came out, everybody was like, alright, this sucks. This is, like, hot trash. But, like, it's fucking Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Who fucking cares, dog? Who cares? But for Battle League was the game we've all been waiting for. It was literally the game everybody was wanting. Everyone was like, oh my god, please. Please. Mario Strikers, please make a new Mario Strikers game. Mario Strikers was the GOAT. Oh my god, Mario Strikers was so goated. So when they did announce it, it was like, oh my god. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the greatest game. This is just gonna be just better than Charged. And then when it came out, and it was hot trash, it was like, oh, this is so mid. Oh, this is beyond mid. What the fuck, Nintendo? What the frick? Mario Strikers Battle League has like almost no content. The game has like no aura. They changed all the other characters on your team into like the actual other team captains, and not like the Birdos and Toads and all, and like the Goombas and like all the sidekicks. No. The game just doesn't feel as fun to play. Like, it's just not fun to play. Like, Mario Strikers Battle League is a game where it's just a game where the more you think about it, the more just, like, upset you get. It's just a game that makes you go, oh, fuck did this game? A game that had no right to be mid, and it was so mid. That's why I say it's like the worst. to do fucking side B. Would you rather play Battle League or Angry Bunny's Awesome Care? Probably Battle League, because I don't know what that is. But at the same time, Battle League, if... Like, it is just such a... Like, if we talk a Mario sports game, it is such a bad game. Like, it is a game that, like I said, it had no reason to be ass. It had no reason to be ass. Oh, Mike's gone. How is he still alive, by the way? Oh, then that kills me, I guess. Yeah, the reason why I was bringing the Battle League is I saw somebody say, oh man, Nintendo, one great thing they did is let other companies make their games, like F-Zero GX and Mario Superstars Baseball, and not gonna lie, he's right on that. But at the same time, like Battle League, man, that shit should have been so good. Battle League should have been good, and it was just ass. The worst part is, it was made by Next Level Games. Next Level Games did make this, so what the fuck happened? I can't have an opinion. See, my first play experience with Striker was the online test where they dropped a little weekend for the week. Dang, 3 Mario characters, damn. Oh, you're playing as my former main, Dr. Mario. I used to main him in 2019. Why did I drop him? His recovery was hot garbage. Like, it is Mario's recovery, but it's like, imagine they put like a fucking anvil to it. Okay, it's not that heavy, but imagine Mario's recovery, but you add like 2 20-pound, like, but you add like 2 40-pound dumbbells to him. That's basically what it is. How is Yoshi still alive? Wait, 3 houses stage. Banger alert. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a question. Is this like actually based on something? Because I heard Castle Siege and Brawl, that's actually just based on nothing. They just put a random castle They put a random medieval castle. Said, oh yeah, there's a fire on the face. There's fire on me. You didn't know? Based off the monastery you spend most of the game in? Okay. Oh my skill. Okay, you know what they say? If you ain't winning, what are you doing? Think about it, hope around you talk to allies of generic PCs, maybe even do activities with them. So it's like, if they made the Thieves' Den a Smash stage is basically what you're saying. A Thieves' Den on a Smash stage, that would be pretty, that would not be fun. I feel like there would be some backlash to it, like, come on, you could have put in Shido stage, you could have put in, like, Kamoshido stage, you could have put in fucking this guy's stage, but instead you're putting in the fucking Thieves' Den. What are you doing? Come on, Nintendo, you lazy, you a bomb, you a bomb. Basically, damn. Press down to you, what? No one versus the stage as transition between 4 different parts of the Monterey, so you lose that big world in the open battlefield of Mega version. Now there's just a wall in the background. Ah, that sucks. Nah, that's actually crazy. It's not a bad idea for a stage design, but yeah, when you're in Battlefield or Omega, then it's just like, dog, we're just in a random castle. But looks like some people are switching. You're a B? Alright. Well, I think Roy could be fun to play. You go in 30 minutes? I bet. Thanks for letting everyone know. He is fun to play? Awesome. Oh my god, it's the one stage from Super Mario 64. Okay. He plays a little different than Mars. seeing if it I don't know. Whenever it showed Airship Fortress, I was thinking of Super Mario Bros. Z. One thing I'll never forgive is Alvin Earthworm canceling the series, man. That shit. He canceled the series. Oh, that's my fault. He canceled the series, and he hasn't even made. For the reboot, he hasn't even made it past episode 2. I've just basically concluded that we're never. I basically concluded we're never gonna get. I basically concluded we are basically never gonna get episode 9. I don't think it's happening. Reminder, it's Rainbow Cruise, not Rainbow Ride, despite Rainbow Ride being the name. Really interesting. Nah, they did a good job with, like, the theme of this. The different series is good, right? Oh yeah, the series is kick fucking ass. The series is awesome. Mecha Sonic. They took a throwaway Sonic design from Sonic 3. And they made him one of the most kick-ass bosses of all time. Like, seriously. Like, I have not seen a character who had more aura than Mecha Sonic. Oh! Yo, when's Outgrease getting smacked? You know that. It's fireable. You never know. In other words, the fans do what they can't. Sometimes, in a way. One thing I hated about Sonic Mania succeeding is now is for the next few years you had to hear motherfuckers, you had to hear like you had to hear Sonic haters or just annoying gamers in general being like, see, the fans make the game better than say, man. This should just make the fans make the game at this point. So you had to hear that for a straight like few years, and it was kind of annoying. That's crazy. But at the same time, they wasn't wrong. Sonic Mania was like Sonic's first great game in a minute. Since like Generations, so... People said their first good games in Sonic 3, which, come on, brother, that's not true. You saying you didn't fuck with Adventure 1, Adventure 2? Saying you didn't fuck with Generations? I've been seeing a lot of discussion about Angry Birds using AI. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Does it mean there's a chance that Sega approves AI? I don't know. I like to think that's probably a Rovio thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. But, like, I don't know. It just seems like a Rovio thing. Like, Rovio, if you look at their dev history, they're kind of fucking losers. Like, Rovio got a lot of losers. I tried to, okay, yeah, you got that one. I remember Rovio delisted right before they got bought out, they delisted Angry Birds Classic. Because nobody was playing their new games, so they decided to delist it so they can make people play their new games. And you want to know something funny? If you go into the hidden replies of that tweet, the tweet's probably not up anymore, but in the hidden replies of the tweet, it was basically everyone giving an APK file for the Android download for Angry Birds Classic because they just... Because, come on, buddy, what the fuck are you doing, dog? Yeah, piracy, yeah. If you're, but honestly, if you're a company and you're just gonna be a bitch to like your consumers because they don't care about your new shit because you haven't given them a reason to care, and your answer is to take down good shit because of that, I'm sorry, buddy. You get what's coming. I saw Sega was recently like, oh, we're actually disappointed with how the Rovio transaction's turning out for us. We don't know, we're gonna try and find some way to improve that, but I don't know what's happening. And it's like, hey, Sega, I don't know, but making a live service Sonic mobile game was probably not the move. But at the same time, what the fuck could Rovio do at this point? Like, honestly, Rovio's glad that Sega bought them. Otherwise, they would have went the way of the dinosaurs. It's also funny to consider. It's also funny to consider that, Angry Birds just owned by Sonic now. Like, you know, the Blue Hedgehog, Persona 5. Yeah, they just own Angry Birds. There is a 35% chance in the next Persona game. There is a 35% chance in the next Persona game they're gonna have an Angry Birds costume. Like an Angry Birds like themed costume, because hey, it's Sega, they would need to promote their other entities. I would not be surprised, assuming Persona 4 Revival takes place in 2011, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like an Angry Birds reference in some way, because that was during peak Angry Birds. The only time that piracy is a good thing, yeah. Like I said, here's my thing. If you're pirating, don't be fucking annoying about it. People who pirate are always, like, so pretentious and, like, annoying about it. So that's why I hate. But, like, if you're just doing it your own time, I guess good for you. But, like, I'd say the truly one of the only good times to, like, pirate is whenever they do shit like Rovio was doing. Because, like, if you're gonna punish consumers by delisting the popular game because no one's buying your new game as a way to make people buy the new game, I'm sorry, buddy. You get what's coming to you. I feel like they wouldn't, or it's just like the reasoning why Phineas and Ferb really had to end. It was Disney rule where shows could only have max 4 seasons to give the other shows a chance. Really? I thought Phineas and Ferb had like 5 seasons though. I thought they had 5 seasons because the show was just that popular. I thought Mike was gonna fake me out, so I was just trying to do something, but I didn't realize his recovery isn't the greatest in the world, so. I like that. What do I mean? They don't go overboard with including Sonic Persona. The only thing I can think of is a Morgana costume. Yeah. Like, I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if there was, like, a costume for Angry Birds or something. Like, if they made Morgana, like, if they made, like, whatever the mascot character in Persona 6 is, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave them, like a red Angry Bird costume. It does now with a 6th season and a 3rd movie in the works, but yeah, back then it had to end for that reason. I also heard, Disney, sometimes they had to make sometimes when they make a 4th season, they have to, like, they give them, like, a subtitle. Like, for example, for Hannah Montana, they, like, had the 4th season called Hannah Montana Forever, and they had it as technically a new show. And the reason why is because for the 4th season, they have to do, like, raises for, like, all the actors, or, like, they have to do raises for, like, everything in production-wise. So instead of doing that, they just consider it a brand new show so they don't have to give them raises, which is kind of fucking crazy. It's kind of funny looking back. It's like, I mean, it's technically a new show. I mean, this is the 4th season, but like, guys, it's technically a new show, guys, so we don't have to pay you that much more, right, guys? And he's gonna have the Angry Bird costume revival. Okay, never watch Persona again. Nah, bro. Alright, guys, if you want to add on in, ID and passes and pins. Guys, I got some sad news though. I remember back in the day, I had some old streams back in the day. I used to have an old VRP screen back in like between 2021 and 2022. Or the reason why I'm bringing that up is because unfortunately, starting last week, just one by one each day, that starting soon screen is now getting copyright claimed, and it's just one by one, just copyright claiming at least like one stream a day just from that BRB starting soon music, which sucks. Which means I don't know how much you can have before it just gets rid of your monetization, but like some of like the old streams that I had that I knew were classics, I just don't bother with it. But if it's like a throwaway stream, I'm like, alright, I guess I'll go. Why was that held for review? Oh, why though? Oh, I don't know why that was held for review. See, the good thing about why I put you as mod is since you're always in the streams, since most of my mods, especially from back in the day, don't really show up like that anymore. Hey, it's always nice to have someone approve the messages. Bro, wasn't getting copyright claim now. Bro, why wasn't it getting copyright claim nowadays? I think it was a case of it was copyright free back in the day. But it's either a case of it was copyright free back in the day, but it's not now, or it's a case of I don't know. Maybe it didn't pick up on it till now. I was about to say, how is that grab not grabbing? Also, guys, we are at 2,133 subscribers. Thank y'all so much for that. I feel like Roy's a good counter to Bowser. But yeah, why? But yeah, I think that's why. I hate that the E and W budgets are so close. Nah, I don't blame you. Yeah. Oh, damn, nice spike. I can't even hate. The spike's so nice, you can't even hate on it. Oh. Gamer 448YT, why are you not being such a gamer? And that is, why ain't you winning? I don't know. How else are you gonna say E with an ease? Most Fire Emblem characters are mostly a good counter to Bowser? Yeah. Nothing's better than finding a good counter to an annoying character and just seeing them, just watching them just try and struggle and get you. Because it's like, haha, you ain't gonna win me with your cheap shots now. But Bowser, Gamer 4YT isn't playing an annoying Bowser. The reason why I'm bringing that up is just because most Bowsers I play are some of the most annoying characters ever. But Gamer 4AT does not play an annoying Bowser, so. Boy. Damn, just launch that shit to the stratosphere. Shout out Bive Downbeat for being effectively a Falcon Punch. Oh my god, yeah. I'm pressed down B, what? Yeah, part of the reason why I played Ike for Big, I could use opening skip Mike. Oh, hi. Hi. Anyway. Just trying to, I'm trying to get the Luma. You think that shit's an ice climber, but like, really, you gotta play like you, the thinker. Man, you already got me. Mike, Ike, like the candy?
Those holding on Mama win.
You know what they say. And I don't know what they say. You wanna know what's crazy? The time that I forgot to sit down. Alright. If you're not a kiwi, you're a strawberry. Yeah. If you're not sour, you're sweet. No! Damn, his recovery is not good. Nah, kiwi, you're a lemon then. Why? Where is my double jump? Where is my double jump? What? What on earth happened? Hold on, I'm just doing something relating to work. Hold on, I'll be in just like 30 seconds. There we go. Aw, Mike went total left. Aw, see you later, Mike. Hopefully you have a great one. Hell yeah, thank you for playing. Okay, now Bro, you didn't even try and pick like a different color. You decided to go play as like the same exact color. Come on, man. I tried it, didn't know you picked this one. You didn't know I picked the pink one. Seriously. Alright. That's crazy. Troy and Troy, I guess. Damn. Okay, I feel like we're spamming now, so... Including me. Damn, I tried to spike! How is his grab? What? You got me there. How awful would it sound if you had Stage Morph on and chose swap between Battlefield Mario Maker and Omega Mario Maker with the ground swapping at the same time? That would be... interesting. Would not be that fun. There we go. Okay, you're calm now. Let's go. Nah, this song really... Not gonna lie, this song was kind of fire. But like I said, guys, we're gonna make sure this summer is gonna be awesome, okay? We're gonna make more videos. We're gonna actually start Octo Expansion. We're actually gonna do it all. Hopefully. Hey, what? No. Okay, I thought the fire was canceled it out, so.
Game. Wrong. Win. Anything can change.
Wait, I got a question. Was this stage in Melee? Or was this in 4? I feel like I remember this in 4. At the same time, this gives like Melee vibes. Sorry. It's the Melee song. The Melee song is tricking you. Yeah. Because I know this isn't bouncing in the dreams, but like... Oh. Oh, it's the Great Cave Offensive. This is the Great Cave Offensive? There's no shot this is the Great Cave Offensive. This is no shot the Great Cave Offensive. The fact that this even made it into the next Smash game is fucking mind-blowing. See what Battlefield and Makeforms can do to a stage? Oh, man. How did... Man, that's so crazy. How did this get into a stage in Smash? Oh, bro, I faced the wrong way. No shot. And I almost close. Oh my god, the Fire Emblem people are going after the turtle, bro. Like, god damn, what did Bowser do? Well, what didn't he do? He's basically Mario's universe of Hitler, so what didn't he do? I keep thinking his recovery's gonna cancel. Oh, hi, buddy. Purple Crown when it's not too different from Black Crown, which is not too different from the other Black Crown. This Crown is too black also.
Anything can change.
Really? Interesting. Why? They just ran out of ideas and they said reuse that shit? Thank you for saving me, I guess, bro. Yes, because I kid you not, one of the two black alts is literally the same as purple alt, but the purple isn't that bright to begin with. Oh my. Man, the designer's fucked up on that. Remember Chrom. Chrom was like the one Fire Emblem character where even non-Fire Emblem fans were like, alright, yeah, no, we needed them in Smash. The reason why is because people... It was between Chrom and Lucina in Smash 4, and they decided to go with Lucina. And I remember people thought Chrom was cool, so, and they wanted them in Smash. And so when he got in, it was like, oh, okay, this is like a long time coming for him. Alright. He deserved to be in Smash 4 anyway. Sure, why not? Funny because, oh, Chrom would play too similar to Ike, so we had to cut him. Meanwhile, Lucina. Yeah, it's so funny when they say that, because Lucina is quite literally a Marth Echo fighter. There's no difference besides, oh, but like the frames. But like, she is literally just Marth the woman. She just doesn't need to have like her own like fighter. She could just be a skin. She could be a skin similar to how Alf is a skin to she could be, yeah, I don't know why I fucking forgot the name. Like she's literally could just be like how Alf is similar to Olimar, okay? Like she doesn't need her own skin. No tipper part is what made her own slot. That's crazy. I know that, but it's like, I'm like, seriously, do we need it? Hi. Still, I feel like they could just give her the tipper. Just say I would reference how Lucina went by the name Mario by the first part of the week. Yeah, basically that. But that killed at 98%. I mean, it's almost to 100%, but my brother in Christ, you are at 158%. How are you not dead? My lord. And while you're at it, Dark Samus and Daisy, same deal. Make them Alps. Yeah, like Dark Samus, that was kind of an interesting choice considering that's from Metroid Prime 2, which even in 2018, that was like 12 years prior. Like, nobody cared about it anymore. Welcome back, Minnie, to the stream. How you doing? Like I said, at that point, nobody cared. Nobody cared about Metroid Prime 2 anymore. At the same time, I mean, hey, Metroid got another representation, which is awesome. At the same time, it's like, we don't care. Like, seriously? You had to make that a fucking separate fighter? Good, but how's the game been going? It's been going fine. Been having our W's, been having our L's. You know, after this match, I'm gonna go to Mark. We're gonna see, oh, who's gonna be the best woman fighter or best, Mark. You're not been going well? Damn, that sucks. That sucks. Ow. Oh, hi. Hi. No, I'm doing good, but autocorrect changed to how about YouTube, but okay. Ow. Oh! What? I was literally facing the right direction. Why was I facing the wrong direction? There we go. I was about to say, let me get at least one stock. I don't want to get 3 stock. Damn, I thought the invisibility were off. Think about this, Metroid is the only returning franchise to get multiple new reps in Smash Ultimate free DLC. Obviously with DLC, Mario, Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, Fire Emblem got second rep. That's crazy. It will still boggle on mind that Ultimate, that we still haven't gotten a brand new Zelda rep. Zelda or Kirby rep since Brawl. Like, in Ultimate, you would have thought they would have added more because, hey, those are the popular franchises. They're more popular than almost everyone in here. But they somehow still haven't. Meanwhile, Fire Emblem, which at the time was even still like a C tier franchise, was like fucking got like every fighter. I'd say Fire Emblem's now B tier now. It's a B tier franchise. I'd say it's at least more popular than Star Fox and Metroid, but it's not more popular than. I feel like it's on like the same. I feel like it's almost. I don't know. Where did you guys rank Pikmin? Pikmin on paper feels like an S tier franchise. Nintendo wants to treat it like an S tier franchise, but it's not really an S tier franchise, if you ask me. Like low A to mid B? Yeah, I'd say so too. Like, it got the sales to back it up. It's only treated like S tier because Miyamoto, therefore, yeah. Feels like Nintendo really wants Pikmin to be that S tier franchise, but I don't know. We'll see by Pikmin 5. If Pikmin 5 sells really well, it could be part of there, but I feel like Pikmin's more or less like high B. Oh, yeah, his recovery is way faster than mine. Oh my god, Tomodachi Life, what is this song? Ow. Okay, I finally get my groove back on. Go. But like I said, I feel like Fire Emblem was like a low A to mid B tier franchise. Like, the sales back it up. Like, some of the characters are popular, like Martha and Roy, and Ike, and even Byleth, I would say now. So, like, I feel like it's gotta be up there. Damn, I'm like doing pretty good with Marth. No wonder they consider Marth S tier. This is a Wii Sports Club song? Oh my god, nobody gave a shit about Wii Sports Club. Remember that male Corrin is the only Smash Fire yet to win a Heroes popularity poll? All the others, including female Corrin, all won in the past years? Damn. I kind of forgot that the base male Corrin design is not the woman design. I always think that's the woman design for some reason. I think it just looks so... it just looks feminine, so I'm just like, yeah, I thought it was like, oh, the woman one, but no. I will say this, though. I'll say this until the end of time. As of right now, who knows? Because who knows? Maybe Smash 6 might include a fighter that feels like it. But, like, if you ask me, Corrin is the only Smash character where it genuinely does feel like he's the most soulless to be added. Like, he is the only Smash character that actually feels like a legitimate advertisement. Well, yes, every character is an advertisement in some way. At the same time, you can tell that, you know, at least for most of them, they're added in with love, passion, and care. Corrin, I think, is the only fighter where it felt like they added them in as, like, a promotion for the new game. Like, it felt like they were just like, oh, yep, Fire Emblem Fates, that's out in Japan, it's about to come out in the West. Let's make everyone promote it by making them the second to last DLC character in Smash 4. Like, I remember I hated Corrin because they were doing the Smash Battle at the time, and although it wasn't part of the Smash, although the Smash Battle was really more for Ultimate, we all thought the final two characters would be Smash ballots. So when they added in Corrin, a clear advertisement, it just felt like a giant slap to the face to the Smash fans. It genuinely felt like a slap to the face. I want to 1v1 this dude. See. It's why, if you ask me, I think Corrin's a guaranteed cut in the next game. He has no popularity. He was really only added in as, like, a promotional character. Just who cares? Just note that they specified that they confirmed Corrin was done for promotion. Continue the character before release. Yeah. It's also, I would also say Corrin also helped amplified Smash fans' hatred for Fire Emblem, because Corrin was basically essentially confirmed that he was only added in just for promotional for Fates. Which, especially with the Smash Ballot being out, it felt like a giant slap in the face to Smash fans. But also, what is it? And the fact that it worked because Fates ended up selling more than Awakening. Really? I did not know that, actually. That's crazy. Damn, Awakening really did save the franchise. Everybody started buying Fire Emblem right after Awakening. No! Oh, wasted because he was so close to the edge. There we go. Oh, yeah, Marth is just so good in this game. Chat, somebody check the official tier list. Where does Marth rank? I would not be surprised if he's like A or S. Because he plays fucking good. There's a reason why Marth is one of the best melee players in the world. Yes, even on the same tier as... Oh, you really want that. Also, wait, what the fuck? How'd you only win by 2 stocks? I felt like I got more off you.
Can't help but feel sorry for you.
To be fair, every 2 versions of the game probably did carry the sales a bit. If Pokemon fans are to go off of, can you believe there are people who buy both versions of Pokemon? Welcome Horzrock to the stream. Oh, we've been getting a lot of people in now. Do you believe there are people who buy both versions of Pokemon? That's why it always bothers me when people are like complaining about like the price, like, oh man, $120 for a Pokemon game? What are you doing? And I'm thinking, you buy both versions? My brother in Christ, that is literally Pokemon. I will say this till the end of time. 2 Pokemon games, like Pokemon Red and Blue and this and that, it is the biggest game of all time. Oh, but you need it for, like, trading. I bet none of y'all got fucking friends to do that shit. When was the last time you had an in-person trade? Go, tell me. When was the last time you met up with a friend, which I know most of y'all don't. When was the last time you met up with a friend and actually, in-person, trade Pokemon? Here. I'm hearing. What, like in, like, 3rd grade? Like a decade ago? Exactly. We don't need it anymore. Most people don't need it anymore. Nobody actually does that shit. We don't need 2 versions of Pokemon. It is now greed. It is greed. They have almost everything in common. You're doing this just for like 5 new Pokemon. It is the biggest scam in history. I'm sorry. Like, I will say that to the end of time. Because it is such a scam. And I hate when people defend that shit. Because I guarantee you, if Ubisoft or Activision or even Sony did that shit, y'all would have fucking... Y'all would have raided their headquarters. Y'all would have raided that shit like January 6th. So the fact that Pokemon gets it and people just treat it like it's nothing is so frustrating. Most people still trade via online, which is still doing their goal was back then for finding people with the other version. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, why do you need a different game just to get, like, what, 5 extra Pokemon? If you're gonna do a separate game, make it actually feel like a different version, except, oh yeah, you get, like, a different legendary. Come on. I saw a worst parents in RPGs of all time tweet. It's one of the parents from Deltarune. It's not Toriel, but it's someone else. Amori's parents, which is like really not that bad. They're not really bad. Then get this. There's Shido, who is a bad guy. He is bad. And they put in Dojima? And where's Barry? Since when? Please. Yo, this guy right here. This guy right here who made this tweet saying worst parents of all time and put in fucking Dojima alongside Shido. Please, for the love of fucking God, tell me how Dojima was a bad parent. Please tell me how Dojima was a bad parent. Dojima was anything but. Dojima was anything but. That is crazy. That might be... This is not even a verified account, so they're just tweeting some dumb shit for the love of the game. That's fucking crazy.
Nice try.
Smash Ultimate official tier list. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where does Marth rank on this tier list? He's not an A, or no, he's not an S. He's not an A either. Lucina's an B though. Martha's an D minus? Wait, how the fuck is Lucina an A? But Martha's in D minus. That actually makes no sense. They are quite literally, word for word, the same character. Please, tell me how Lucina is in a B tier, but Martha's in D tier. How is Lucina high? I don't know. And guess what? This is the 4th official Smash tier list. So this is supposed to be as legit as it gets. And you're telling me these motherfuckers put Lucina two rankings above Marth when they're practically the same character. Sorry, I know you're Ike. I know you're a little guy, but like, listen, man, I gotta beat your ass, okay? I guess having no tipper makes her more consistent, we makes her better. That's all I could think of. How did I not die? Which parents in RPG? So Lumaria and Sombrion, also known as Skyward parents, also known as characters that I Tower 1 and the little villains. Yeah. My favorite part is you can literally predict Halloran's mom is gonna fucking die. Like, literally right before it happens. And then it does happen because they just made the foreshadowing way too obvious. Still love how the foreshadowing was so obvious. Pearl, who has not played Fire Emblem a day in her life, was able to guess the plot points to a T. I remember Skipper said that on Twitter, and like, motherfuckers, we had Fire Emblem Endgame story defenders in chat, being like, well, every story is predictable. Well, in a way, yes, but if your story is so predictable, you can guess every plot point to a T, no matter what plot point. Like your story sucks. Like, your story's just mid, okay? Your story's not that fun. What's crazy is Fire Emblem Engage's story isn't even like really. It's not bad. It's just generic. It's just generic. Which in a game filled with like deep, complex stories, it's not. It's just, come on, buddy. The best way to describe going from... I've never played Three Houses, but if I had to guess, going from Three Houses to N-Gage has to be like going from stories as deep as the Sonic comics, going from the Sonic comics writing to Sonic Lost World. That's basically the best way to describe it. There is one plot point I bet Pearl Cherry Violet wouldn't be able to predict, which sucks. It's the plot point that happens after beating the chapter you're stuck on. Yes, gotta love how I got soft blocked because the game's anti-grind, where grinding is absolutely mandatory if you don't want to get soft blocked, which is the dumbest fucking shit in gaming. The gameplay of N-Gage is still fucking kick-ass though. I got a question: is the N-Gage is the gameplay in N-Gage, is it also as fun in Three Houses, or is it kind of just it's not really that good? I don't know, cause I know motherfuckers blaze the Three Houses story. Should I send you the plot point I'm referring to so you can watch it on your own time? If you want. If you want. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you want to see more stuff like this, make sure the subscribe button would really help out. Oh, we're all playing like anime characters in a way, so that's interesting.
3, 2, 1, go!
Not gonna lie, I think tomorrow I might lean more towards streaming Mario Kart. Like, I don't know, I've always been in the Mario Kart mood. Mario Kart World I've been loving playing recently, so... Video with female Kylo Ren so you don't have to go 5 hours to find that specific point. Gotta love how female or woman Kylo Ren is so popular that there's barely any videos on male Kylo Ren. Like, I'm the odd one out. I'm the odd one out, guys. I'm the odd one out. I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to be different. You know what they say? It's always good to be different. Something like that. You know what they say? Keep Beach City weird. Hi, how are you? Doing good, Joseph. How you doing? What happens? Is Veil poorly written plurality magically cured? I don't know. How are you doing, Pearl? How are you doing? Gojen's already done with this stream? Interesting. Did we predict it like we wouldn't? Did we predict it like you said we wouldn't? I don't know. Hello, you might be trash on the game, so go easy on me. Alright, bet, Terrence. Oh, their stream, yeah. The Gojen's already done with their stream? That was a pretty short stream. Dark Pit's also somebody where you can just put it in as like a separate alt, like, or as like an alt. The game is short? Really? We'll know that.
Nice try.
But very good. Awesome. I know, Jack, they're streaming Pizza Tower tomorrow, and he has kind of the same opinion, or they have kind of the same opinion I have on Pizza Tower, and that is I just think it's okay. Like, I just think it's a nothing, not nothing burger, but I don't think it's anything special. I always thought it was just one of the flash-in-the-pans indie games of the month type deal, and I was right, because I haven't seen a lot of hype about Pizza Tower after that month. Like I said, maybe sometime this week we'll probably just do a reaction stream reacting to all the cutscenes, because at this point, I don't think I'm gonna actually finish it. I feel like in order to get back to where I need to do, I need to either grind really, like, very particular with my grinding that will take a lot of hours just to have the characters reach where they are, or I'm gonna have to restart the game, which I know is just, they don't dislike it, they never played it, they just don't like the art style. I don't mind the art style, I think the art style is pretty unique for an indie game. For me, I just feel like it's just one of those flash-in-the-pans indie games, where it's like, everybody will glaze it, say it's like the peakest of the peak for a month, and then they'll just forget about it. I would rather that be true. We intentionally thought of the most cliche and awful route it could take. That's how Engage has been far. How did the real game manage to be worse? What do you mean? What do you mean? Pearl, did you, like, look up, like, how the game ends? Responding to what Skipper said. Maybe Greg will show you after you watch the video I sent him. Yeah. You know what? Chat, how about this? We do a couple more matches, and then I'm gonna do a brand new stream as like a Fire Emblem Engage stream, where we just like where we technically finish Engage, by just watching the stream, or by just watching the rest of the cutscenes. Also, what are y'all doing? Can y'all at least fight? And also, after the stream, that stream is actually going to be in horizontal, so if you want to stay tuned for that, make sure you hit the subscribe button to really help out. Ooh. Yeah, I'd rather get that set up with male Lear, because woman Lear, shout out her, but like, you know, I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to be different around here. I'm the only one that's rocking with male Lear, aka Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren. been sitting in my watch later for this exact moment. Let me just comment a timestamp for you. You have changed how we view the Lear. They are forever Kylo Ren in our souls. Yeah, they are Kylo Ren in my soul too. I had a question. What should we... If we start Fire Emblem 3 houses, what should we even call Byleth? Do we just call her Byleth because it is, you know, they was in Smash? Or do we call them Kylo... Or do we call them something related to Star Wars? Because remember... The reason why we called Alear Kylo Ren, it was a reference into that Smash Bros. Byleth reaction where they genuinely thought it was Star Wars. Where they genuinely thought that was Star Wars. That was funny though. Like Smash fans don't care about Fire Emblem so much. Motherfuckers thought that shit was Star Wars, bro. Call Byleth Sephiroth. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do this last match, and then we're gonna set up a brand new stream reacting to the Fire Emblem Engage cutscenes, because we've already finished 90% of the game. We've already finished 90% of the game. Like, that technically counts as beating it, right? We'll put an apostrophe alongside that. Alongside probably the Persona 4 Golden stream. Just because, hey, it counts, right? We've already finished 90% of the game. Like, we kind of got soft locked. There's kind of nothing else we can really do besides, like, you know, restart the entire 30 hours. But I know that's a tricky situation. Also, I think that Engage character that I have in that thumbnail, drawn by Adrianus, I think that's just gonna be my permanent Fire Emblem avatar now. Like, if I want to start an Avatar stream series, not Avatar, but if I want to start a Fire Emblem stream series, I could probably do that. Timestamp commented, let me send the full cutscene video. Alright. But I got a question, guys. For the next Fire Emblem stream series, should we do, should it be Fortune Weeks, or should we just do 3 houses? I feel like, I don't know, what do y'all think? You said, wait, you said times... Oh my god, it's 3 fucking hours. That's crazy. Keep in mind, all of this, and technically all of it, there's DLC side story you can react to if he wishes, but I bet that will never happen. Nah, I think we're good. I think we're good on that. What's the timestamp you're currently at? Oh, Oh, okay, we're at 4:52. Okay, so this is really just 2 hours. This is just 2 hours, really. Okay, this is 2 hours. Alright. This is just 2 hours. It's not 3 hours, it's just 2 hours. Okay. 4:52 out of 7 hours. Alright. Oh god, I'm already laughing since I know what's about to happen. Alright.
Can't help but feel sorry for you.
Alright. Sorry, Rizzler. We're gonna call it right here, and we're gonna react to the Fire Emblem Engage end of story. So, we're gonna start a new stream right afterwards, so stay subscribed for that. Go check out the channel to see that. And yeah, I'll see y'all in like 5 minutes. Bye-bye. See you then.